Welcome into the live stream today. Oh, I'm getting a little bit off center. I'm just gonna fix that. Welcome in, everybody. So today we are building a very cool little set here. We have got the Ninjago 4 Weapons Blacksmith coming at you. This is a new set that will be dropping on January 1st. This set is celebrating 15 years of Ninjago, which is pretty exciting. This is actually the location of the very first scene in the very first pilot episode of Ninjago, but we've never seen it in Lego form before, so this is pretty cool. So yeah, we get to dive in with the Ninjago 4 Weapons Blacksmith. Let me just double check that I'm right about this, that we get to do this today. Yeah, we do. Yeah, for a second I second guessed myself and I was like, wait, am I doing this on the wrong day? And I'm not allowed to yet. But Ninjago 4 Weapons Blacksmith. I'm going to try to build this whole thing on the live stream today. It's 1,200 pieces, so this will probably be about an hour and a half to 2 hours of building. Depends how fast I can get going on it today. So yeah, welcome in, everybody. Hello, JS, Matt, Katie, Guy, Mark, Zyle, Hope, Ray, TN, hello, 17 Pro Max. Oh, my phone, yes. You're correct. Not the Max, just the Pro. I don't do the Max. I don't like the huge, massive Max phones, but it is Pro, yeah. All right, so looks like we've got 1 to 4 builders on our build together. In case you guys haven't seen this symbol before, 1 to 4 builders build together. This means that when you use the app, you and up to 3 other people can all build this at the exact same time. So if you want to like have a team building day or something, you can do that. Only with the app though, because it looks like we've got just the 1 book of instructions. If you're doing it old school like I am. So let's get these parts sorted out. We got a little sheet of stickers. 1, 2, 3. How many bags we got for this one? At least 12. 7, 8. Yeah, we got 12 bags in here. All right. Not too bad. I try to get to like 10 to 15 minutes average per bag. So if I can stick to, with 12 bags, I better do 10 minutes per bag. And that's a 2-hour live stream already. Wow. So we'll see how much we actually get done today. We might actually not be able to finish the whole thing today, but hopefully we will. When does this set drop? This set drops on January 1st. Peak. Thank you. I cannot read. Something big. It's got an X in your name. I can't read it if there's an X in it. OMG, I want that set so bad, but $100 is a bit steep. It is 1,259 pieces, so our price per piece isn't bad. But yeah, I can, that's fair if $100 is steep for you. I will tell you after I finish building it, my thoughts on if $100 is too far of an ask for this set. We'll see. Sometimes, even if the price per piece is good, I still don't think it's worth it. Sometimes, even if the price per piece is bad, I think it is worth it. Like the Jack Sparrow's pirate ship, even though that price per piece was pretty off, I still like that set a lot. So we'll see. Here we've got Woo. Here, first Mifig, we got Woo. And where's that sword? Oh, I need 2 of these little swords. Got Nia. With Kate Blanchett's hair from the Indiana Jones movie. You guys remember that one? So there's our first 2 minifigs, and let's start building. It's a character from a series. Don't worry about the name, bro. Okay, good. Have you chosen a winner for the giveaway? Yes, the giveaway winner was last week, actually. That on the video, I think in the video it said that the giveaway closed last week on Monday, and then we chose the winner last Tuesday. So that giveaway is closed, but we will have more giveaways coming up, so don't worry about it. I'm going to try to do giveaways as often as I can, because I know so many of y'all Got really excited about that one, which was great. So we're going to try to keep doing a lot of giveaways coming up. We had over 11,000 entries on that giveaway, which just absolutely blew my mind that we had that many people. That was crazy. Gang, I'm back. Welcome back. I got the Avengers Tower, and it's much bigger than 5 times that. Are you doing any more giveaways anytime soon? Oh, so the $500 for the Avengers Tower. Yeah, usually the bigger a set gets, the more cost-effective it gets. So yeah, that's true that the bigger sets are usually more price per piece effective. That's a pretty general rule. But yeah, the Avengers Tower, actually 5 times is a lot. I'm looking at the Avengers Tower right over there. I'll see once I build it. Like, I don't know what the Avengers Tower price per piece is. I bet it's pretty good though. The price per piece is also going up lately, unfortunately. I think it's just kind of part of, oh no, part of inflation, part of the world we live in. Prices for everything is going up, and that's just kind of how it is. That Avengers Tower came out a few years ago, so it was on the old pricing models, and we might never see those old pricing models again. We might only be in the new pricing model from here on out. I think the Enterprise is pricey for the number of pieces, but I wanted it because I want them to keep the series. Yes, the Enterprise, I agree, was the price per piece on the Enterprise was not great, but I kind of had a feeling that that's what was going to be happening when they announced it, was that people wouldn't really care that the price per piece was high because, you know, when Lego finally releases something from a fandom that you love, people are willing to pay pretty much any price for it. That's how it typically goes. But yeah, top 10 sets you would recommend for a new set collector. Ooh, I mean, that's a really subjective question, because you might like things that I don't like and vice versa. You know, like if you're a huge Star Wars fan, I like Star Wars, but I don't love it. So I wouldn't really recommend Star Wars sets. But if you're someone who loves Star Wars, then obviously you should get Star Wars. So it's kind of hard to just go off of pure recommendations. Someone who's new to Lego, though, I usually recommend gets Brickheads. If you're like new to building, you haven't done a lot of it, and you want to kind of get the ball rolling, Brickheads is a good place to start. They're big enough and complicated enough that you won't be like bored or think it's like a dumb set, but they're small enough that you won't get overwhelmed or frustrated by the size of it. So Brickheads are a good place to start. But if you're looking to expand your collection with some more serious stuff, I would need to know your price point, like what's your budget, and also your interests. What are the things you usually like? Are you like a science guy? Are you more of like a TV show, movies kind of person? Hey, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. $160 for 800 pieces. Wait, Sean Mall, what's 160 for 800 pieces? Because that is definitely a bad price per piece count. The turbo tank. Oh, yes. That one, I do remember everyone being quite upset about that one. Yeah, like I said, Star Wars has never really been my thing, so I kind of steer clear. Every once in a while, I'll get a Star Wars set. There's a couple of them that I really like. But, yeah, not enough to be getting it all the time or to make it my main thing that I collect. Petra, Tim, Tobias, welcome in. Don't like Star Wars sets either, TBH. That's fair. Nothing wrong with that. Some Star Wars fans might try to convince you there's something wrong with that, but I'll tell you there's nothing wrong with that. Everyone should like what they like and have their own interests, their own things that they do. It's totally fine. Wow, that's pretty nice. Nice little geometry there. Forgot to put the shock collar on the dog up there. Knew that barking was going to be happening. Oh, we got a delivery. I'm fairly positive that that's some Lego that just got delivered to the front door that my dog was barking at. Started the live stream just a second too soon. Otherwise, I might have been able to show you guys whatever just got delivered. Unless it's a secret, which it definitely could be. The secrets definitely happen sometimes. Is the chat? Something's going on with the chat over there on YouTube. With the final series of Stranger Things out, what sets do you think they could release if they were going to do more Stranger Things releases? I mean, usually they release stuff for a show, or, you know, if they're going to do something for a new season or a new movie or something, they usually release it before the show starts. So the fact that they didn't release anything from Stranger Things yet leaves me a little bit confused, because they normally don't wait. Uh-oh. What are all of these pieces? This is definitely not supposed to have this many pieces left. What the heck? Did I miss something major? I must have missed something really big. What? Oh, wait, no, this is extra for Woo. Okay. So that's fine. And I see where that is. Okay. That one, but this one's not supposed to be extra either. I just made some, like, a lot of mistakes really quickly. Okay, there's the other one. Okay, there we go. Got it fixed. And those are extras. On to bag 2. Here we go. The Creel House is coming out. I've heard those rumors, but I've still not seen anything official, which is weird. Missed 3 pages. That's what it felt like. It felt like I missed 3 whole pages. Hey, Bo. Glad to know I'm not the only one. No, you are absolutely not. I'm usually a pretty quick builder, and I usually don't make any huge mistakes, but sometimes when I'm on the chat, it's hard to keep track of instructions and building and chat all at the same time, but that's okay. The Radio Shack bus probably. Oh, yeah, they could do something with the new vehicles from season 5. I did see someone made a custom Vecna's lair. That was awesome. That would be a cool thing to get, like a big upside down Vecna's lair kind of thing. I wish they would re-release that Fort Byers that they did. It was like, I think it was a gift with purchase with the upside down house. Because I got the upside down house used, but I never got the Fort Byers gift with purchase because that one's very expensive. So I would like a re-release of that. They could probably do a set of like Hawkins Lab or something. There's a lot of places that they could do Lego sets up with Stranger Things. I'm kind of surprised that they only did one of the upside down because there's so many options. Hi Albert, welcome in. We're supposed to get snow here tonight. We got snow here yesterday, so we are officially into our winter. First snow of the season. I saw official pages on some website look super cool. Well, until it's officially announced by Lego, some website doesn't count as official. Yeah, once I see some official announcements by Lego, then I'll take a look at how it looks. Because I've unfortunately learned my lesson that sometimes what looks official, like with AI these days, guys, it is so hard to tell what's real. It's crazy. So not that I don't believe you that you saw it, and I'm sure it does look cool, but just have to be vigilant, you know. There's a lot of fakes out there. What's the first ever set you bought? I wonder what was the start of your Lego collection. I actually don't remember the first set that I bought because it was when I was a very, very small child. My parents would buy me sets for Christmases and birthdays. So I don't remember my very first set. The first set I bought as an adult, I took a break from Lego like in my teenage and in my 20s and stuff. And then I got back into it like 6 or 7 years ago. And I think my first set that I bought when I got back into it was the Las Vegas Skyline, because I grew up in Las Vegas. And so when I think it was at Target, I was just walking along and I saw it on the end cap of the shelf and I was like, wait a second, that's so cool. So it was like, oh, my childhood with Lego, plus I'm from Las Vegas. This is a cute little one. So that I think was the one that got me back in. And then, you know, once you're back in, then you're done for. You can't stop. Once they get you with one set, it's all over. I have a super big Harry Potter collection and small Ninjago. Nice. I don't know my first set though. Yeah, same. Oh, haha, 6 to 7 years ago. Yeah, 6 to 7 years ago was when I got back into it after, you know, the first like 15 years of my life. I did a lot. But yeah, when I was like in college, I just didn't have the time or the money to do Lego, so. Hello, Red. Welcome in. Guys, I see that there's people watching on YouTube, but it's not showing up on my little chat here. So if we usually have people chatting on YouTube. So if I'm not responding to your YouTube chats, it's because I can't see them. So just so you know, something's going on today with YouTube. Don't know what it is. If you want to chat, hop on over to TikTok or Instagram or Twitch, because I am seeing those chats. How many bags in the set? 12. I was among the first to know Ninjago 15 years ago before all the little kids, and I will buy this. Nice. I actually did not grow up with Ninjago. Yeah, Ninjago came out in 2011, and I was not doing Lego at that time. So Ninjago came out when I was like 20. So I was not really a part of that wave of childhood stuff. So I didn't get into Ninjago until very recently. And even still, I wouldn't say I'm like into Ninjago. I like it. It's got some fun builds, and I have seen the whole show, which is a recent thing. I hadn't seen it until a little while ago. Just a couple months back, I watched it all. But I was impressed with it. They've got some good builds, some good sets, some cool stuff in the show. I haven't seen Dragon's Rising yet though, and a lot of people are telling me that it's really good and that I gotta watch it, so that's on my list. Any minifigs? Yes, so far we've got Nia and Wu right here. There they are. We got a few more of them later. We've got some actually exclusive minifigs in this set that are some versions of characters that we've never seen before. Which is, you know, it's always a fun thing. Getting new minifig versions. I swapped to Twitch. Hello there. Hello, Red. Honestly, my first set was a Lego Friends. Can't remember if it was a gift from my parents, but I played with it every day. Oh, that's fun. Lego Friends is pretty good. I underestimated Lego Friends until I built my first one. First set was the 2006 Star Wars V-Wing. Nice. Dragon's Rising isn't that great. Try the original seasons. I have seen all the original seasons, yes. That was what I watched somewhat recently. So I have seen all the originals. Okay, here's our first stickers. Sticker number 1. And there's a lot from this set that is callbacks to original series, the pilot episode, of course, where this the 4 Weapons Blacksmith was first showing up. So I think that's pretty cool that they're making little callbacks to old stuff that they didn't make before with this Legacy series. It's pretty cool. Also, what is his name? Ray? Yeah, Ray. Kayani's dad looks like Tony Stark to me. I don't know if they did that on purpose, but he looks like Tony Stark to me. I gotta go. We'll check back later to see how it looks. Okay, see you later. Is the new upset real? A new upset? I have not seen anything about it. Oh, the Kevin. I did see the Kevin. Yes, I did see that one. I didn't see it on Lego's website, but I saw it by Jay's Brick blog, and he's an ambassador also, so he's usually really good about only sharing stuff when it's official. So if he shared it, then I would guess that it is official. I want to get the tulips. They look good. The lily looks okay. Yeah, a couple of good new botanicals, right? Make sure I get this right. Oh, this is a weird way to make that come together, but I guess they did some trippy little Lego geometry math on there, and if that's what you got to do, I guess that's a good way to do it. Have Lego got any more big sets coming out in 2026, like the Eiffel Tower? No, 2026. I was gonna say 2025 is done. 2026, I don't know. I don't know everything coming out 2026. People think that because I'm an ambassador that Lego tells me everything. They do not tell me everything. I know a couple of things, but I don't know of any huge Eiffel Tower sized sets coming out. Yeah, I don't know. I don't hate Dragons Rising that much, Starbricks, but there's definitely spaces in the show that could be better. That's fair. That's fair. Some of the Dragons Rising sets that I've built are very cool, so I've been happy with those, but if it's not as good of a show, then that's totally understandable. Did you buy yourself some nice sets in the Black Friday sales? I did not, no. This is gonna sound so like pretentious, but like I don't do a ton of Black Friday shopping anymore because I still have so much Lego that I need to build, that I need to get finished, that I'm like, I can't add any more sets to my lineup right now. I'm not complaining. But I'm kind of drowning in Lego sets right now. I've got so much in my backlog that I have to get done. So I was responsible, and I made myself not buy any more sets until I can get the ones that I already have built. I do not need any more for the time being. There were some really good deals, though. Did you guys buy anything good? It's been confirmed. Did you get it? It's in Lego's website. The upset? No, I did not get that one. Nope. Yeah, I did see Kevin and Doug. They look super cute, but I did not get those. What a horrible problem to have, am I right? Exactly. I made a real thinking every set before they were revealed. Sets from Star Wars and Doug and Harry Potter. Can I get in? Can you become a Lego ambassador? No, actually. If you're doing a lot of leaks, Lego doesn't like that. So if you're someone who does a lot of videos with leaks on things, then your chances of being accepted to the ambassador program are less. Bought myself 2 new sets during Black Friday. Nice. Which ones? Can I get in trouble? I mean, you can't legally. You're not going to get in trouble. Like Lego is not going to send their lawyers after you, but they might. You know, if you're leaking something that belongs to an IP partner, then they might take it down for copyright violation. I've seen that happen a couple of times, like especially with Universal. There were like Wicked sets that got released, and some of the Minions sets got leaked. And Universal did take copyright strikes against accounts that put that stuff up. So you could get in trouble that way. And if you're trying to become a Lego ambassador, then Lego probably isn't going to be super happy if you're doing leaks. So it would make it less likely to be accepted. But I don't think Lego's going to like try to sue you. I mean, I don't know. I'm not the Lego lawyers, but I don't think they would do that. I got the UCS Jabba's Sail Barge, UCS X-Wing, and the Harry Potter Great Hall. Also, what are the requirements to be an ambassador? So I made a whole video outlining exactly how to apply to become an ambassador. It's on my YouTube if you want to check it out. Walk through how to apply, all the stuff they're looking for. The only real, so there's 3 like hard requirements that you have to have. You have to have a channel that is primarily Lego focused. You have to have, that channel has to be family friendly, and it has to be active for at least 1 year. Other than that, as far as I know, all the other like requirements are they're not like requirements, they're more flexible. So there's not like, you have to have X number of followers or anything like that. So yeah, those are the main requirements as far as I am aware. Have a Lego account, more than 1 year old, with family friendly. If you do leaks, I don't imagine Lego will approve you because they are working really hard to get rid of leaks. If you do a little bit of stuff with other brands, that's totally fine. I did stuff with other brands, and I still do stuff with other brands. We don't like sign anything that we can't try other brands. But they do want your channel to be mostly Lego focused if you're going to be an ambassador for them, you know, which makes sense. I like the Kevin you made. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I like the Kevin I made too. That was a really fun custom project. Their Kevin is a lot bigger than mine though. Mine was like minifig scale Kevin, and theirs is very, very big. Which is cool. There's room for both, right? Nintendo will sue everything, LOL, since Lego Nintendo leaks should be cautioned. Yeah, that's a good one to keep in mind. Do Lego just send you free sets? Yeah, not all the time, but sometimes. Like this one, Lego sent this one to me for free so that I could do a review of it. Most of the ones, if you ever see me with something before it comes out, like this one's coming out January 1st, that means that as an ambassador, Lego sent it to me to do a review. But I still do buy a lot of my own stuff because Lego doesn't send me everything that I want to get. I don't want to be an ambassador. I won't be able to speak my mind. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, I will just say you still can speak your mind. There's no requirement as an ambassador to only say that Lego does things well. Like I literally just, like yesterday, 2 days ago, just posted a review of a set that I didn't think was as good as I thought it should be. So I give negative reviews on Lego sets whenever I feel that they deserve them. So you can absolutely still speak your mind. The one thing that they ask you to avoid is leaks, which, you know, if you're going to be officially affiliated with a company and you're getting benefits from them, I think that's a fair thing for them to ask, is that you not spoil things. But you absolutely still can speak your mind. But you also, if you don't want to be an ambassador, that's cool too. Manor got kicked out since he spoke his mind. I don't know that person in particular, but I do know that there have been a lot of people who said they got kicked out for reasons that were not the whole truth. I don't know this one in particular. I don't keep up with all the drama all the time, but there are plenty of instances. Like if all you're doing all the time is trash talking Lego, then yeah, you're probably not going to be an ambassador anymore. But there's a difference between speaking your mind and giving honest criticism or feedback and like trash talking, you know? So yeah, I give negative reviews when I think something is not a good design or badly priced or whatever. Like I say it, and Lego asks for that feedback from us. So I haven't had any issues with that so far. Yeah, I don't know who that is either. I don't care about speaking my mind. Free Lego is free Lego. Yeah, and I will agree, there are some people who, even, you know, maybe even some ambassadors who will just, no matter what the set is, they will always say that it's good no matter what. They just really glaze and they're not as honest in their reviews. I totally know that there are those people do exist. But that's not a requirement for being a Lego ambassador. There's plenty of ambassadors, including myself, who will tell you the honest truth if we don't think that a set is very good. But yeah, I know there were a couple people that I know of who got kicked out, and that I've heard some of the stories. I'm not gonna like get involved with the drama and everything, but oh, here's Kai, by the way. And yeah, I do know some of the people who got kicked out. People said it was because they were critical of Lego, but there was actually a lot more stuff going on behind the scenes. I know people who have been kicked out for leaking. People have been kicked out for sending sets, sending pictures, sending videos of unannounced, unreleased sets. So that is far more common of a reason for people to be kicked out of the program. If you're spoiling, probably won't be invited back for very long. Kai's so cool. I did learn from the Ninjago people when I was in Denmark at Lego headquarters that Kai is the most popular ninja based on merchandise sales. A lot of people love Kai. He is cool. Personally, Cole is my favorite, but that's okay. I have a Mickey Mouse brickhead. Nice. Does Lego not making singers minifigs like Taylor Swift, Billie Eilish, etc. I haven't seen them make any of those. They've done a few things, like they made an art set of the Beatles. So I know they do stuff like that, like occasionally. But I don't know if they've got any policy against that. I imagine a lot of it is just, you know, whether those artists' brands will authorize a Lego set or a Lego minifigure or anything like that. You know, because Lego can't just make whatever they want. They have to get permission from the people who own whatever thing they're trying to make. So I don't know. I don't know about singers specifically. Did any sets release today for the first? No, did any? I don't think so. Almost all of the sets for the holidays usually release on October 1st. Every once in a while, they'll have a couple that will release later. Like one year, the modular building one year released on December 1st when it normally releases on January 1st. But that was pretty rare. And this year, they had the Enterprise released on Black Friday. But the big wave of stuff for the holidays usually releases on October 1st. And then on January 1st, you'll get a big wave of new stuff like this one, like the botanicals that I did, like the Japanese cherry blossom review. So yeah, those are usually the bigger. October 1st gets a lot, then January 1st gets a lot, and then we get a few throughout the spring and summer. They get kind of like, they kind of concentrate a lot of their releases sometimes. Why Lego is strict about leaks? I mean, even if the people know they won't be able to buy until that day. There's a lot of reasons. One of it, a big part of it has to do with the IP partners. So like Wicked, for example, when the sets for Wicked might reveal something about the movie that's a spoiler for the movie or something, and Universal decides, hey, we don't want people seeing this until this day. So they have very strict days of like, hey, don't release this Lego set until this day. And then if the ambassadors especially are the ones who are leaking or revealing things, then that looks really bad for Lego as a company, because then Universal is going to go to them, hypothetically, Universal would go to them and be like, hey, you work with these people and you send them our sets in advance and they're the ones that are leaking it. That's not okay. We don't want to work with people who do that. So it's a lot to do with who the people Lego's working with are. If Universal or Disney or Netflix or anyone else that Lego is working with, if they have, days or time frames or whatever for their releases, which these companies always do. These companies spend a lot of time and energy strategizing when is the best day to release this and what's the best time for this to come out. So if Lego comes along and just ruins all of that work by having their stuff get leaked or released early, then that can be a really big headache and a big problem for these people. So that's one of the reasons. Lego themselves also, like, they don't want stuff to get leaked early because they want to be able to control when people see stuff. If they want to make some big, exciting reveal announcement thing, then they want to be able to be the ones who do that rather than have it just kind of go out on the internet and then they can't control their own product. So there's a lot of stuff like that goes into these types of decisions. Hello, I haven't seen you in ages, Layla. Hello, welcome back. It's good to see you again. It has been a minute, hasn't it? Where you been? What you been up to? When we will next get a modular? Most likely the next modular will be releasing January 1st. That's when modulars tend to get released on average. That's pretty typical. Wish I knew about the Beatles set before they retired it. Yeah, same. Are you on Shai's podcast? I am not on Shai's podcast, no. I would do Shai's podcast. I've met Shai. He's a cool guy. But he has not asked me to be on it, so nope. If I'm being honest, those who are more honest are more worth watching and therefore get more coverage and are, as a result, more influential ambassadors. That's what I figure. Like, if I come on here and every single set I do, I'm always telling you, this set is amazing and perfect. Like, you guys are going to stop listening to me because you're going to be like, I can't trust this guy. But if I tell you, like, the Japanese landscape, I just gave kind of a negative review. I said, like, I thought it looked so pretty on the box, but I don't think it looks as good in person. Some people might disagree with me, but I don't think it looks as good in person. And so I told people, like, check it out in person before you buy it to make sure you still like the in-person view of it. Ideally, the hope is that if people see that and they see me giving negative reviews to one thing, then when I give a positive review to something, they're more likely to believe me. And then I'm more helpful. And I think that's true of Lego too. Like, they ask us for our feedback of like they literally have a form that they want us to fill out of, like, if something isn't good or if we don't like something or if something is overpriced or if people in the fan community don't like something. They want to know about that stuff because that helps them to make a better product. So yeah, there's definitely advantages to giving more honest reviews and not just saying everything is perfect all the time. Oh, come on. I wish Lego sets released as soon as they finalize the design, not months later. There's a lot of reasons why it takes a long time. Obviously, they have to do marketing, they have to do product packaging, they have to do distributions. They have so much stuff that goes into a Lego release other than just designing the set. It's a big project. There's a lot of moving parts involved in releasing Lego sets. And especially, like I said, if they're working with like a movie or a TV show or something and they don't want it to get spoiled, Then they obviously have to work with that schedule, with when the movie or the TV show comes out. There's a lot of stuff. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like that design on there. That looks nice. I feel like Brickmaster Harry is a great ambassador. He's honest and fair. Harry's a cool guy. I've met him, and he was very nice. I haven't like paid close enough attention to his reviews to, you know, give an assessment on his fairness or anything, but he's a cool guy. Hopefully you get gifted the modular to give it a review. I'm new to modulars. Ooh, K-Walker, the modulars are my favorite. So I hope that I get it too. The modulars, whatever it ends up being, assuming we're getting a new modular, which of course that is the assumption. Every year we assume we're gonna get one. The modular series is my favorite series. It is the one that every year I am the most excited about. It's like, it's the only thing that I really look forward to after Christmas. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like we get all of this fun hype. We got so many sets releasing for Christmas. And then after Christmas is over, the modulars coming out in January was always my thing of like, ooh, yeah. Even though Christmas is over, I've still got something to look forward to. Have you been up to any Lego projects lately? All of this stuff. I haven't really been doing any custom stuff. Well, that's not true. I've been doing my little Lego Mini Masters episodes. Those have been connection lost. Are we back? Sorry guys, don't know why the connection dropped. That's annoying. But we're back. Yeah, so like I was saying, I've done a few projects recently. I did a couple mocks for the Brick Slopes fan convention here in Utah. That was fun. I did I've been doing more of my Lego Mini Masters challenges. I've actually got a new episode of that I need to edit and upload. It was a bit of an embarrassing episode because I did not succeed at the challenge, which is always frustrating, but I guess can't win them all, right? Did they send you Lloyd's mech yet? I did not get Lloyd's mech. I saw that one got released today, but nope, I did not get Lloyd's mech. Have they gifted you one in the past? Let's see, what was last year's? Last year was the Tudor Corner. Oh geez, now I can't remember. Is that one that I got? It's honestly hard to keep track of what. I have it, I just can't remember if that's one that I had to buy myself or if that's one that they sent to me. And it is kind of hard to keep track. I think, does anyone remember? Anyone who was on the live stream last year, did we build Tudor Corner? Was that a live stream build or was that one that I just did on my own? I cannot remember. Apparently my memory is failing. How many Lego do you have? I have triple digits of pieces, like 100 and 200 something. I don't know. I stopped counting. I stopped counting a while ago. The new BB-8 is $90. Insane. Oh, I have not seen the new BB-8. Like I said, Star Wars isn't really my main thing, so I haven't kept up with the Star Wars releases super closely lately. Uh-oh. Oh, thank goodness. I was like, this piece looks like it's not going to get used. Might be in trouble. It's all good, though. Oh, not there. Okay, where were we? People on YouTube said you don't reply to their comments. Yeah, the YouTube, if anyone's watching on YouTube, the YouTube chat is not pulling up on my little platform system right now, so I cannot see your comments, so I apologize for that. Please come over to Instagram or Twitch or TikTok, and I will happily read your comments. I don't know something's going wrong with YouTube right now, which is frustrating. Sorry about that. Was it the History Museum with the dinosaurs in it? Ooh, no, the History Museum was 2 years ago, I think. Right? I think the History Museum was 2 years ago. If I'm remembering correctly, which I might not be. I think History Museum was 2 years ago and Tudor Corner was last year, right? Okay, bag 6. All right, we've caught up. We're at our 10 minute per bag average. We might be able to finish this thing after all in one day. I love this Lego set. Hey, thank you. Are you going to be getting it when it comes out? Do you have all the modulars? Not all of them, but a lot of them. I'm only missing 2. So I have almost all of the modular buildings. I'm missing the Greengrocer and Market Street sets. Can you speculate how long for a set to get price drop for new release set for popular versus non-popular set, and how long until the most deepest sale price? It's hard. It's really hard to speculate on that because it totally depends on how well the set sells. So a lot of that just depends on if it's priced right, I think. So for example, the Black Panther bust and the huge Hulkbuster are some pretty popular, easy examples of sets that were priced very high and then were basically on sale like forever. You would think that a popular franchise like the Avengers or Black Panther, a set from that you would think wouldn't go on sale very quickly, but because they overpriced it so much, it was on sale like pretty much nonstop. So it's really hard to tell, honestly. Usually you're definitely not going to see a sale price for the first year. Maybe after like 2 years, if a set is, you know, getting close to retiring, or if it's been out for a long time and the sales have dropped off, you might start to get some sale prices. But yeah, unless Lego like really messed up their prediction of how popular a set is going to be and based on their pricing, if they really mess it up, then they'll go on sale. But most of the time, sales don't happen for like 2 years or more. So I know that's not a super clear answer, but I hope it kind of helps. Have you watched Stranger Things, and are there any Lego sets on it? I have watched Stranger Things, yes. Right now, there are no currently available sets for Stranger Things. They did make a set called the Upside Down House, which I actually built on my live stream just last week. We were getting ready for season 5 to drop, so I built the old set, but that one is retired now, so you can't get it anymore. There are rumors of another Stranger Things set coming out, but nothing official from Lego yet. And, you know, usually they try to release stuff like in time for, if it's a movie, in time for the movie to come out or whatever. So it's a little bit weird that like the rumors say there will be a set, but we haven't gotten it yet. So like that's a little bit weird that the new seasons come out, but we haven't gotten any new sets. So I don't know. I don't know if we will be getting new sets or not at this point. I can't remember back that far. How greedy? Wait, what's greedy? I don't remember. I saw the Spider Bust got $20 off like after 2 months. The Spider Bust was another one that was priced really badly. And so, you know what? Like, if you see a set that you want, but you're just like, that's way too expensive, If everyone unanimously does that, I mean, you know, that's capitalism, right? Supply and demand. But if everyone in the Lego fandom unanimously agrees and we all decide that we're not going to buy a set because it's too expensive, like at a certain point, Lego does listen to that and they do put things on sale. You know, so like that Spider-Man bust was pretty widely criticized for being too expensive. So was the Hulk Buster and the Black Panther bust were pretty widely criticized for being too expensive. And sure enough, eventually they went on basically like a perma sale. So yeah, it is possible. It does happen. Well, super cool, bro. How many bags are there? Hello, Axie. There are 12 bags in this set. We're on bag 6 right now, so we're coming along. Yeah, thanks. Welcome in. Esther, thank you for those gifts. Appreciate that. Lingo, Daniel, Kirk, Gabo, Ray, Joan. Welcome in, you guys. Yeah, anytime I get gifts on the live stream, those all go to our giveaway fund. So if you guys want us to get more giveaways going, that's the way to do it. So thank you very much. I appreciate it. And your fellow live stream watchers appreciate it too, I am sure. Yo, what just happened? Well, that's right. Oh, ha, that's why. I did it right. I just second guessed myself. I originally planned to buy the bust at full price, but after your advice, waiting dropped till 40. Now it's my favorite set of all time. Nice. Glad you got it for a price that you liked, that you felt good about. Because there are some times that like makes a huge difference. A set that you're like, you know what, I really like this set, but it is too expensive. Just can kill you. Just ruins the whole thing, you know? So I'm glad you got it for a price that you feel good about. That's great. Do you know the number of sets for Lego Pokemon? I have not seen any information about Lego Pokemon yet. Other than the announcement that it's going to be happening next year. But no, I haven't seen anything. They're keeping us all waiting in the dark. Who knows how long they'll keep us waiting here for. Ooh, here's the big forge furnace thing going in right there. I'll show you on the close-up camera. It's pretty cool. Not exactly 40, but 47, but still okay. LOL, way better than 60. Yeah, that's a good discount. That's like, what? That's like more than 30% off. That's great. Honestly, as long as you're getting a price that you feel good about, that's all that matters. Like, when I give my reviews on a set, sometimes I'll say that I think a price is worth it, and other people completely disagree, and that's totally fair. Other times, like, it's, back and forth. If I say a set isn't worth it and other people say, no, it totally is, like, it's It's all subjective. That's kind of the point, right? So as long as you're happy with the price, I'm just here offering my opinions on price. But you got to do what's best for you, for your budget, your stuff, right? Okay, bag 7. What are we? We're at time. Yes, we're keeping on time. Good. Luma Bricks is coming out with a lighthouse. Ooh, fun. I'm running out of room for Lego. I had to take some sets apart. Oh no. Oh, sorry to hear that. What do you hope for a new set to be? Just like any new set? I would love it if we got more Pirates of the Caribbean. I loved the new Black Pearl. If we could get some, like, some of the, what's it called? The Flying Dutchman or any of those, that would be very cool. Let's keep getting more Lord of the Rings and more Pirates of the Caribbean. Those are the two I want. I love Ninjago. It's my favorite show. Nice. Is that Kai and Mia's sword forging place? It is, yes. This is the 4 Weapons Blacksmith from the very first pilot episode. And we're getting some characters like Ray, who you don't usually see, which is cool. Kai and Nia's dad. TikTok have words count limitations, so have to be on both TikTok and Instagram. Okay. Did you like Stranger Things season 5? I loved the first part of season 5. So here's Ray, by the way. I loved the first part of season 5. I'm very excited to see what's going to happen next, and I can't believe we have to wait until Christmas. That's so, it's so mean of them to make us wait that long. Did you do the Goonies set? No, I did not do the Goonies set. It looks cool though. Every time I see you live, you build so much so fast. I build fast too though. Nice, Big Al. Yeah, I gotta build fast because I've got a lot to do and not a lot of time to do it. Sometimes it makes me sad though because I get so used to building fast on the live stream that when I'm building a set just like for fun by myself, I build it way too fast. And then I end up finishing this like huge set in just a couple of hours. And I'm like, oh man, well, there goes $300 that I spent on that set and I finished it in like 2 hours. Yeah, it can be a little bit of a problem sometimes, but okay, we got a little blue minifig head going inside the barrel to be water in the barrel. I wish the barrels had a stud element on the inside or something to like hold things in place. Same with like the bowls, you know, like the little minifig bowl. Because anytime I get one of those and they just throw it in the set and it's just like sitting there and there's like a little piece floating inside of it, it always bugs me because if I move the set or if it gets knocked around, that thing is always coming off, flying around somewhere. What are your favorite Lego set ever and why? Ooh, my favorite Lego set ever is the Dungeons and Dragons set. It's so fun, such a good build, and it's got a really fun campaign that goes with it, so I love it. Does Monkey Kid and Dreams gone? I haven't seen them for a while. I don't know about Monkey Kid. I know for sure Dreams is not gone because I've seen Dreams recently. I don't know about Monkey Kid. I don't pay very close attention to Monkey Kid. It's not my favorite. But yeah. Nice. That would be cool. It would be, right? Have you seen the new Stranger Things set? I have heard the leaks. I've heard the rumors. I don't know if they're leaks or rumors or fakes or whatever, but as most of you know by now, I cannot comment on any of those until we see the official thing. That is one restraint that I do have as an ambassador that I have to be careful about. Because whether I say yes or no, people will always think that I know something. And sometimes I really don't know something. Sometimes I'm lying. Sometimes I know something and I just have to pretend like I don't. But sometimes I really don't. So I just always say no. But yeah. What was the last set you bought? Ooh, I bought the Viking Village. I bought a couple of Bricklink sets, like the Mushroom Village and the Transylvania. I feel like I bought something else recently. What was it? Oh, I bought some of the Wicked ones. I bought like the Wicked Brickheads and stuff. Because I didn't get sent those. Should I buy the Horse Knight Castle? If you're a castle fan, sure. It was cute. It was a pretty good castle. It wasn't my favorite castle though. It wasn't my favorite 3-in-1 because most of the 3-in-1 options were kind of all like the same. It was like just all different shapes of castles, but it's all kind of the same thing, you know. So it wasn't my favorite 3-in-1 set, but you know, that's just me. The Horse Knight Castle and the Haunted House 3-in-1 came out at the same time, and I like that Haunted House one a lot better. They have released the official Ravel. Have they? Something official? No, I don't think they have. There's the Upside Down House, and I've seen people talking about the other one. But no official reveal yet. You're trying to get me in trouble, aren't you? What's your favorite car set? Probably the McLaren P1. Mostly because that's like the only car set that I've actually built. Oh no. Did a piece get stuck in the bag? Oh, no, it's just underneath a leaf. Ha! Found it. Do you think there will be any more Lego castle sets coming out 2026 that I should save up for? I don't know. Lego's done a lot of castle stuff in the last few years. They might be moving on. I have no idea. I have no insider information on that, but it does seem like we've already gotten a lot of castle stuff, so it could be that we're reaching the end of the castle resurgence. TJ, my Notre Dame is missing a piece, waiting for Lego to send the piece, and I'm only 3 bags in. Oh, man, sorry to hear that. That is frustrating. It's nice that they are willing to send those pieces for free, but it is frustrating when you have to wait for them. Okay, we're getting some little red leaves for this tree. That's a pretty color. That's nice. Sticker. No walking. I guess this is a do not walk on the grass sign. Was that in that pilot episode? It's been so long since I watched this pilot episode. I do not remember anymore. They need to do a modular of the Haunted Mansion in Disney. That would be cool. What's your favorite Lego set? Giggled, my favorite Lego set is the Dungeons and Dragons set. Love that one. I just finished the Lego Bamboo. Oh, the Bamboo is a cute one. Those 4 brothers or whatever they're called. All those 4 matching botanicals. They were cute. They were nicely done. What was the first Lego set you bought? I don't remember. It was when I was a small child. My sister, non-Lego fan, saw 130 UCS Iron Man then compared to a cheap $20 figure in Walmart. LOL. It's just a ridiculous comparison. Yeah, sometimes people don't understand. Like, they're like, you could get that for so much cheaper. It's like, well, yeah, but that's like, it's a crappy version. You could get anything for cheaper. Like, yeah, you could spend $1,000 on a new phone, or you could spend $20 on a crappy version of it, but it's not going to be as good. That's kind of how it always, that's how things work. I've seen the Titanic set on a website for $200. It may be a fake. If you're seeing Titanic for $200, it's definitely fake. 100%. Yeah. Which set will you build after this one? Maybe a Christmas one? Maybe. Yes, I do have the Bricklink Art of Chocolate or Chocolate Factory, whatever set. That one I got to make at some point. Oh, the fire went with Ray. Okay. Okay, bag 7 done. I'm trying to speed through this one today. We've still got 5 bags left, but we're still under 10 minutes per bag. So as long as I stay under 10 minutes per bag, I'm going to be okay. But is there one after this? Yeah, what is the next one after this for the live stream? I guess it would probably be one of the Bricklink sets. The Chocolate Factory one would be a good one because that one feels like a Christmassy kind of set. I've already built all of my actual Christmas village Christmas sets. So yeah, whatever I do next will be Christmas adjacent, I guess you could say. Don't forget to watch this stream on the Play Button app. Jess, unfortunately, something is going wrong on YouTube. So anyone who's watching on YouTube right now, something's going on with the comments. I cannot see your comments in my little stream thing that I normally do. There's some technical issue going on, and I am afraid that I would have to restart the whole stream to try to fix it. So thank you for being here. But yeah, if you are watching on YouTube and I'm not responding to your comments, I can't see them right now. So there's something weird's going on. So yeah, if you have a comment you want to share, come hop on over to one of the other apps. If you don't have a comment and you're just watching on YouTube, that's totally fine. You can just chill and hang out. But yeah, that is why I'm not seeing any of the comments, which I apologize for. You can make your own Christmas village with all the sets. I do have my own Christmas village with all the sets, actually. We just put it up for Christmas. I'll make a little video showing you guys how the village looks this year. It's pretty cute. It's always a fun little time on that Christmas village. I was about to ask about that. Yes. Yeah, sorry about that, Jess. Do you think they will release another Stitch playset after the Beach House and not another buildable Stitch or Angel? This is a great question. I have no idea. It's hard to predict what they're going to do with stuff like Stitch. I didn't even think we would be getting the Stitch or the Angel, and then it came out. So like I have no clue. I thought that they would be doing stuff more for the movie, but then they didn't. So honestly, your guess is as good as mine. I would just be straight up guessing. That's awesome. Thanks for answering. Yes, of course, Esther. Happy to answer any questions I can, as long as I actually see the comments. Again, sorry, YouTube people. Excuse me. I bet they thought you were ignoring them. They probably did. Yeah. Sorry to everyone on YouTube. I ordered the Lego Avengers Tower. It's back ordered. Do you think it's a good set? I do think the Avengers Tower is a good set. Yes. I specifically like it better than the what's the word? The Daily Bugle. I know a lot of people love that Spider-Man Daily Bugle set that came out a while back. I don't love that one. So yeah, I thought the Daily Bugle, or I thought the Avengers Tower was a much better set than the Daily Bugle. It's got a lot cooler of like an architecture. The Daily Bugle is just like a big gray rectangle. The Avengers Tower has actually got like a cool design, cool architecture. It's got fun stuff from the movies. Yeah, it's pretty good. I like that set. Going off the TikTok Lego posted today, I think they're releasing a soccer stadium. Okay. They've done a few of those in the past, so that's totally possible. Yeah, we've seen a few football/soccer stadiums in the past. Could totally be it. I actually didn't see the TikTok that they posted today, so I don't know what it is. Yeah, I did see the soccer. Yeah, I did not see that yet. 29 minifigures is insane too. Yeah, they got a lot of minifigs in that set. They really loaded it up. Gonna say, why did they not continue the pattern? They did. They did continue the pattern. I was wrong. Still waiting day by day for Lego Phineas and Ferb. Might come true someday, might not. Lego Phineas and Ferb would be awesome. I agree with you on that. I don't know if we'll ever get it, but it would be very cool. Oh, we got a little hidden play feature here. Oh, this might be for the hidden map behind the sign, I think might be for that one. The show is well known. I don't care why they're still not making it. I mean, it might just be that Disney doesn't want them to make it, because Lego doesn't just get to decide things like that. They always have to get an agreement with whoever owns the movie or the show or whatever it is they're trying to make. So it is quite possible that Disney just doesn't feel like a Phineas and Ferb set is something that they need or something that they want to do for whatever reason. I mean, if it were me, I would be like, yeah, give us a Phineas and Ferb set. But that might just not be what Disney wants to do. But yeah, it is a super famous show and super popular. So I think it would sell very well if they did do that. So who knows what the reason is. Let's hear it for bag 8. Yeah, bag 8, Jazz. Moderating on 2 apps at once is very strange. I appreciate it, Jess. Thank you. You holding down the fort over on YouTube for me, letting people know that I can't see those comments. Yeah, definitely sorry. Sorry once again to anyone who's just joining on YouTube. I cannot see your comments today for some very bizarre reason. I'm gonna have to figure out what the technical issue is, but I wasn't able to get it figured out for today. Hopefully by next time, should have it figured out. Wish they'd make some Looney Tunes brickheads like Bugs Bunny, Elmer Fudd. That would be fun. Listening from the play button app, so there's like a 5-second delay. Oh, I see. Yeah, that would throw me off too. Was this supposed to go somewhere? Oh yeah, it went inside that hole. That's right. Okay. Oh. Okay, got that lined up correctly. Nice. We got half of the roof onto bag 9. We are 3/4, not 3/4, 2/3 of the way done. On bag 9, and ooh, we're doing good on time. Excellent. Still good with it. Mary movie Bart. Hello, welcome in. Let's hear it for bag 9. Yes. Bag 9, and then only 3 more left. And honestly, like, I feel like I've gotten most of the base stuff done. So it's like, is it just the roof? In these last 4 bags, it feels like a lot of bags for a roof, but I guess we'll see. Could be. I guess it's a pretty tall roof. Whew. Starting to get in the shoulders a little bit. I need to get a better chair. I guess I would still be like leaning over though, either way. Hello? Chat's gone a little quiet, and that's okay. I'm going to use the time to try to just zoom ahead on some of this. Take advantage of the lull. Or I guess I could try to fix that YouTube chat if that's where everyone is. Nate, Tabard, Rabe, Animal, JRW, Mail, welcome in. TJ's locked in. Oh, yeah. I want to look into a gaming chair. I don't have a comfy seat for building Lego at the moment. Yeah, I really should have looked into one a while ago because I am sitting on the least supportive, no lumbar support whatsoever chair, and it definitely is not. It's definitely not helping my back. That's for sure. Hi, Ray Blocks. Ray Bocos? I cannot read your name from here. Ooh, something like that. Hi. Sorry for not being able to see your name. Probably getting it super wrong. Am I even building on screen right now? Barely. Barely. It's okay. Thank you. I'm trying, but sometimes your names are hard to read from far away where my screen is over there. Ooh, I needed 2 of these. Guess I should have paid closer attention. How fast can we get bag 9 done? We're on a mission now. We got to make sure we get this thing finished. Ideally before Tyler gets home. What time is it? It's 4:30. Ooh, yeah, we're getting close. My back just always hurts no matter the chair. That's fair, Jess. I think that's called being in your 30s or over. Just something happens as soon as you hit your 30s that you just suddenly fall apart, and it sucks. Okay, another sticker, sticker 9. Ooh, is this one? I know some of these stickers are references to the show, like the invitation to the tournament and stuff. This might be what this one is. It's kind of hard to tell with it so small. Also because I haven't seen those tournament episodes in a very long time. But I know they put a lot of love and a lot of references into this set, so that's fun. Ooh, here's Kai's secret mask. He finds up in the attic. I have a gaming chair. They're nice. I better get one, yeah. My back just always hurts no matter, yeah. Yeah, that's how it goes. I have a question. Is it possible to sell Lego that have been built? Yes, it is possible. It's not very common, but it is possible. Most people, if you sell a Lego set to let me restart. You can sell built Lego sets to stores like Bricks and Minifigs. They are a Lego reseller, so you can always try selling it to them. If you want to sell it yourself, like online, most people online want the sets to be taken apart at least. So it's all right if you previously built it. Most people online are going to want it to have been taken apart so that they can build it for themselves. But yes, it is possible. There are used Lego resellers. I actually had someone pay me to build a set for them one time. It was someone who was disabled who couldn't build the set for themselves. So that was kind of a fun little project that I was able to do for them. They wanted it to have it on display in their home, but their disability prevented them from building the set themselves. So yeah, I guess it depends on what you're looking for. If you're just looking to say, hey, I built this set a few years ago, but I don't love it that much anymore, then yes, absolutely. That's totally a possibility. And yeah, Bricklink would be the place I would go for that, except I just heard that Bricklink is going down in a lot of countries, which is really, really dumb. I don't know what Lego was thinking. Bricklink is like, for a lot of places in the world, Bricklink is the only place that people can buy and sell Lego parts because Lego doesn't operate in those countries. So I don't know why they're doing that, but sticker number 2, second to last sticker. And if anyone out there is still not using the piece separator method, you're missing out. That's the best way to do it. For placing stickers nice and straight almost every time. Okay, so that is on there now. So we got the sign on here, and then we push this button, it'll pop the sign off, because hiding underneath the sign is this map. It's the map to where the 4 weapons were buried, I'm pretty sure, right? If I remember the show right, that's what it's a map to. Where the golden weapons are buried. Okay, bag 9 finished. What's our time? We're getting a little behind on the time. Bricklink shutdown is like half of the world, you heard. Yeah, it's crazy. They're shutting down so many countries. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. They said that they don't have the resources to do that, which is crazy. Lego absolutely has the resources. Lego's got more resources than basically anybody. So yeah, that does make me a bit upset to hear that, especially for so many of the Lego fans in those countries. Like, there's a huge Lego community in like Brazil, and they're getting shut down. So I don't know what the deal is with that. Like, you're just running a website. You don't have to actually put that much work into it. You're just hosting a website. All the fans who live there, they're the ones that are doing everything. Okay, here's our next minifig. We got Maya, Kai and Nia's mom. There she is. When you get to be over 50, like me, I'm 57, your check engine light comes on. I know my spine isn't straight, so I believe my back muscles aren't being pulled in the correct way. That's fair. Is the Bricklink thing permanent or temporary? It sounds permanent, but so many people are freaking out that maybe it'll become temporary because Lego realizes, oh wait, we messed up. We shouldn't have done this. I don't know. Guess we'll have to wait and see what ends up happening with it, but as of now, it sounds pretty permanent. But yeah, a lot of people are very upset. Like, a lot of hardcore, long-time Lego fans are getting pretty screwed over by this whole thing. Oh, I guess I can put that out of the way. We're gonna build the next part of the roof. Everyone's furious. Yes, as they should be. I'm so sad. Brazil will be one of them. Oh, yeah. I don't know. I truly don't know what could possibly have motivated that decision. Because, like, yeah, like if it was a website where Lego actually had to like do something or sell something or like support things, whatever, then yeah, maybe they don't have enough resources or whatever. But Lego literally doesn't have to do anything. All they have to do is just host the website. They just have to keep the servers running. So like, as long as you keep the servers running, let the people in Brazil keep running their shops, keep selling things, keep doing stuff. Like you don't have to actually even do anything. So that's what's the most confusing part about all this to me. If they were saying like, oh, we have to shut down our Lego stores in Brazil because they don't get enough business, that would be like, okay, well, you know, if the store's not making money, the store's not getting enough business to it, then yeah, you can't hire employees, you can't pay for your rent, you can't do all that stuff. But like, a lot of these countries are places where they don't even have Lego stores. So what are they supposed to do? If they don't have Bricklink, where are they going to go? It's pretty messed up. Not everything is awesome. True. Not everything is awesome. See, Lego, I don't believe that argument. I don't believe it either. And most people on the internet don't believe it either. The majority of people are like, I don't think so, Lego. Something's up. Something is not adding up with what you're telling us. Like, we know how much money you make. And Bricklink is mostly, like, run by the community. And they're making so much money off of those Bricklink fan designer programs. Like, those sets are expensive. So, like, I don't, it's just, it all seems very suspicious. Very sus. And I will say, like, from my end as an ambassador, people are really, like, really talking to Lego about it. We have some, like, private forums where we go to, Okay, back again. Geez, what is happening today? YouTube chat's not working. We keep getting logged off. Super annoying. From an ambassador perspective, I can tell you a lot of the ambassadors have been really vocal on the ambassador website where we like communicate with the Lego group, being very vocal about how upset people are, about how this is not okay. So like the Lego group, they know that people are upset. They know that that's really like an ambassador's main job is communicating between fans and the Lego group. Like, yeah, we get free sets to do reviews sometimes, which is cool. But our real job is that when you guys tell us stuff in our comments, in our chats, in DMs, whatever, we take that information back to Lego to make sure that they hear and that they know what people are saying. Now, we can't always control about whether they do anything about it, but at least this way we can definitely control and know and say for sure, yes, they heard because we told them. So whether that's about pricing or something like this, like the Bricklink shutdowns, we can have that line of communication, which is like super helpful. I wish it was a guarantee that we could make sure that something would happen or change. But at the very least, we know that if Lego doesn't reverse the decision, if they don't change something, it's not because they didn't know that people are upset. They know. They definitely know. So we'll see what happens with it. I'm back. Oh, welcome back. Someone should sue. That case would be interesting. It would be, especially because a lot of people make their livelihoods. A lot of like people in those countries, it's their whole job, their business and everything is based on the website. What Lego set is that? Darkness. This is the Ninjago 4 weapons blacksmith. Welcome back. Okay, so is the Creel House officially announced now? I have not seen any official announcement. Nope. I love this set. Thank you, AB. How long have you been building it for? 1 hour and 36 minutes. Holy moly, it looks insane the way the house opens, right? Yeah, it's a cool little opening. Cool little opening that they did there. Where was I? Where was I? I saw a Lego reveal like when they have the person showcasing the set. Then I think someone messed up. Because I have not seen any official Lego reveal yet. Can I send it to you on Instagram? Yeah, go ahead. It's crazy that you know the exact time. I don't always know the exact time of everything, and I can't even say whether or not I know anything at this point. I'm just saying I just Googled before you got on the chat. Someone else brought it up, and I did not see any new Stranger Things on the website. Just the Upside Down house is still there. So as far as I know, that's all there is. Can I get some Lego? Sure. You can go to the store and you can buy some Lego. If you're asking for me to give you free Lego, I do giveaways. I don't have any running right now, but if you stick around, I'll have another one pretty soon in the future, I bet. I do giveaways pretty regularly. Would you prefer whole CMF series or a normal $60 set? I guess that depends on what the set is and what the CMF series is. Could be some $60 set that I would really like. I mean, like the Stitch, I think, was like $60, wasn't he? And there are some CMF series that I really like and some that I'm like, no thanks. So it just kind of depends. If it was like, give me Stitch or give me some random CMF, I'd rather have Stitch. But if it's the D&D CMF, then I'll take that one. Send it through Instagram. Maybe you can see it and tell me if you think this thing could be. Not going to say anything in case it isn't. All right, let me check real quick. Let me check out this DM real quick. I mean, it. Ooh, let me check that out. I mean, that video does look legit. That is a very suspicious account. They only have 300 followers. And that video just blew up. Obviously, because everyone's freaking out. Someone's getting in big trouble. Someone is getting in big trouble. Someone leaked. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem for someone. Well, okay, so it's a leak, not official yet. Nope, that is a leak. That account is not an ambassador, and the video that they have for Fan Media Days is something that is an ambassador exclusive event. So someone's in trouble. Someone was naughty. I wasn't sure. All I saw was that I didn't open the account or nothing. I'm sorry. That's okay. No, hey, leaks happen. People get in trouble for them, but they happen. So yeah, still nothing official. And this is one that I know a lot of people have been talking about for a while, have been eager about, and yeah, this is one a lot of people are really itching for. So I'm sure that whoever leaked this was like, "Ooh, I'm gonna get some attention on this burner account." That's the thing, though. People are never as sneaky as they think they are. They can always find out who it is. Cause like that. Oh yeah. Here's what I think is gonna happen. The ambassadors who are there are going to have their footage compared with that leak and whoever's footage it is, because we're all sitting in different chairs. So you can see whose footage that is from like this specific angle. There's going to be some drama. My Christmas list is almost all Lego sets. That's what my Christmas list is too. What's happened to the account that was impersonating you? Oh, they've been reported and taken down. Yes. Thank you to everyone who helped got them taken down. It's always with the giveaway stuff that those things happen. People trying to scam people into thinking that they won the giveaway and then asking for their contact or bank info or something, saying, "Oh yeah, let me send you your prize," when it's not real. So yeah, don't fall for those. Ooh, this is a cool helmet. I like that little face guard covering mouthpiece, whatever that's called. Looks cool. That slides right in there. Nice. Okay. So now I've just got the last bag, the last little middle section of the roof. All of the pictures, the set looks really small. Is it like that in person? Honest opinion. Of what set? Okay, you know I've been going crazy with Stranger Things, so I flipped when I saw it. I'm glad I got to spread this, though, to prove technically it isn't real yet. No, not real yet. And like I was saying earlier, with AI stuff these days, you have, like, that could be completely fake. That could be a completely AI video that someone put together. You just never know. It was crazy. Still to this day, the set announced back in that day is still not finished announcing. Are you talking about the Stranger Things one? There's been no official announcement from Stranger Things for any recent set. There have been leaks and rumors, but no official announcement. Here is the Master of Earth minifig. He's looking pretty cool. There he is. Okay, so this I think is real. The Ravager Groot is so cute. Yes, that new Groot. That one is real. That one's official. That one is very cute. Let's hear it for last bag. Yes, Jess. Thank you. Last bag, you guys. Is the set you're building a full structure or open back? It is full structure. 360 with opening opening thing, feature, whatever you call it, for you to be able to get to the interior. So yes, closed back, which I know is very important to some people. It never really mattered that much to me, but I know it's very important to some people. Between AI and my terrible eyesight, I never know what I'm looking at online. That, you know what? AI is gonna like start getting really scary with how realistic things are getting, especially video getting that real looking. It's like, it's crazy. Cause yeah, that video honestly could have just been someone taking a AI generative software, putting the supposed leak picture of the Lego set and saying, hey, make this kind of video, and like you would never know the difference between a real video and a fake video, which is wild and a little bit scary. A little bit scary that that's the world that we're going to be living in, one where you can't believe everything that you see, can't trust your eyes. And BB-8 is pretty cool too. I didn't see BB-8. I did hear someone else talking about it though, but I have not seen that one yet. I feel like we've gotten so many droids lately though. Didn't we already have a BB-8 like really recently that we already had? How did you get it? How? Hello. Oh, look, YouTube comments are working. I don't know why, but YouTube comments are working now. Yes, I am a Lego ambassador. So Lego sent this set to me to do a review before it comes out on January 1st. So welcome in. You want to see some like early sneak peek access to some Lego sets the real way, not the sneaky leak way. Then this is the place to be. What is your favorite building Lego set? My favorite Lego set is Dungeons and Dragons. It's a very cool set. Very, very cool. Yeah, it's awesome. I love the D&D set. Oh wait, hey TJ, Asan here. You're doing great, man. Hey, thank you, Asan. Good to see you. How do Lego normally announce a new set? Is it on their website, TV, or social media platforms? Usually a mix. Once something goes live on their website, then that's when you know for sure that it is like legit officially there. And actually that's a conversation we've had in the Lego Ambassador Network, because sometimes it happens where a set accidentally goes live on the website before it's supposed to. But Lego has said, you know what, if we make that mistake on our end, if something is on our website, it's fair game. So the Lego website is usually like the real determiner, but most of the time the Lego group also will put something on social media, and you know, they like to make sure people see it. So they'll usually put it a few places. TV is kind of hard because like you don't know if what's going to be on TV, you know, it's not like going to be on the news. So yeah, social media, if you follow the official Lego accounts, they'll usually post it like right away. And the Lego website, those are the two real places to know for sure. Like, okay, this is legit. This is not a leak. This is not a rumor. This is for sure from Lego. I can sense a rule or law about AI content soon. I honestly think it's going to be necessary. Like, things are going to get so crazy, so bad. It's going to be required that, like, if you are putting out AI content, you must put that it is AI, like, on the content. There's going to be some, yeah, I agree. There's going to be some sort of a rule that you can have your AI videos, make your cute little videos of a cat and a dog being best friends or whatever you want to do, fine. But yeah, I definitely think it'll become necessary that anything made with AI has to be marked as being made with AI. And if you like share something that's AI on social media or wherever else without marking it, that people are going to get in trouble for that. Like, there's gotta be some kind of, like, the world's just chaos. Like, if you can't believe what you see, if you can't believe videos, if you can't believe your eyes, like, what can you believe? Like, they would just be crazy, you know? People are already so hesitant to believe things that's fake news or whatever else. That's like, how can you believe anything at a certain point? It gets kind of scary, you know? But yeah. Show us the last page so we can see all of the sets. So you can see all of the sets. The last page is a piece count. Is that what you're asking for? A parts list? There's that last page. Let me finish making it first, and then I'll show you all the stuff. I saw BB-8 MIDI scale Venator was a third set, but I'm not remembering. Hope you get Lightning McQueen and DeLorean. I did not get either of those. Nope. Those ones did look cool, but were not sent to me. That's okay. Can't get them all. Here's our Ninjago 15 anniversary commemorative coin on this little minifig stand here. So every one of these Ninjago 15-year sets are coming with a little collectible minifig with a little stand, and you notice it's got some pins and some holes so that you can like connect all of these little stands all together to make a little display of your 15-year anniversary sets. But there it is. There is the end of the 4 Weapons Blacksmith. Check it out. It does have a nice opening feature. This part of the roof just comes off right there. And it opens up so you can get access to the cool little features inside. We've got some story elements hidden in the attic. We've got a little button here, pops off and reveals the map. So there's a few nice little play features, a few nice little elements in here for the fans to get references to the show, which is cool. That's fun. And yeah, it is 360. So it's all enclosed. Got this little roof section, comes on and off. So there it is. Oh, sorry, I thought this book had like the wave of sets. Thank you though, your guy. No problem. I don't think there's like a wave of sets that go with this one. Oh, well, there will be 7 on the box. There will be 7 of these minifigures for the Ninjago 15. Since this one's part of the Ninjago Legacy lineup, it's more of like a standalone, like 15-year anniversary cool collector's thing. It's not like the Ninjago City or something where it shows them all like connected to each other, you know? But yeah, we could be watching this and your AI, are you real? That is a fair concern, Mick. You're right, I could be fake. Imagine Studio Bricky replaced by AI Bricky. That would be horrible. Yeah, I like to think I'm a little bit more authentic than AI would be. So yeah, there's the set. Oh, whoops, knocked off that little helmet. This very, very cool helmet. I knocked it off. I gotta find somewhere to put all these little minifigs in here now, but we got Here, let me show you the minifigs that we got in here too. Now that we have all of them out. We got Wu, Kai, Ray, Nia, and Maya, along with the Earth Elemental Master. So there's our minifig lineup. For weapons, Blacksmith, I will be filming and posting the review ASAP, either today or tomorrow in the next couple days. But yeah, thanks everyone for joining, for being here. Hope that you had a good time hanging out. How much will the Lego set be? Oh, this set will cost $100. First impressions, $100 is too much. It does feel a little small for a $100 set. I think $80 would have been a little bit nicer for this set. $100 feels a little bit much, but I also know it's like a collector's. We get all these exclusive minifigs, so. But yeah, someone said that they got the Avengers Tower, and this is not 5 times. Avengers Tower is more than 5 times this. That's probably true. You know, can't win them all. Can't always get good prices, I guess. Where's the Utah map? Oh, the Utah map is right over here. You want to see it? You want to see my custom Utah map? Now that we're done building. This thing is very large, very heavy. I'm debating about when, if ever, I'm going to take it apart. But there it is. It's a topographical map of Utah using greebling techniques. So it took a long time to make, but it's got like the mountains and the deserts and the lakes and all that. And it says, be Utahful. So there you go. There's that custom thing that I did. It's heavy. And I don't know if I want to take it apart, because taking it apart is gonna be a very long process. So, so yeah, there you go. Do you think it's overpriced? Yeah, AB, I do think it's a little overpriced. Here's the thing. On the one hand, this set is really made for the people who watch Ninjago from the beginning, from day one, the people who know the pilot episode, who go all the way back. And those people are probably now like in their 20s or 30s. So, like, on the one hand, I think it's okay to make like this one and the, I mean, this one is ages 14 and up, and the Legends ones are ages, I think, 16 and up, like the big dragon and stuff. So I do think it's okay that Ninjago is kind of expanding. They're not just making like small little kids play sets. They're making some that are a little bit more mature, a little bit older, a little bit more advanced, and therefore a little bit more expensive. I think that's okay. I don't know if I would say yes, $100 for this one. I think I would say like $80 for this one though. So it's super cute, and it's got a lot of good details in it, but I think $80 is probably what I would sit at for this one. But I always like to make sure I sit with something for a few hours at least, if not days. I prefer if I can sit with it for a few days before I do my full review, because it's sometimes hard to it's hard to know sometimes right after you build a set. Sometimes right after I build a set, I'm like, so in the post Lego high that I have a hard time giving like a full good review. So I need to like sit with it, let myself settle down with it for a little bit before I give my full opinions on it. So I'll let you guys know though. We'll see what it comes out being. Anyway, thanks for coming out, guys. This was a very fun one. We've got more stuff coming up. There are more Lego sets, currently unannounced Lego sets that are coming up for the live streams. I just had a DHL delivery right now, and I don't know what that one was about. So like that one's something. We've got some Bricklink coming up that we're going to be doing, some cool Christmas sets that we can be doing. So yeah, keep coming back. We will see you. If you have not already, please follow, subscribe, whatever. Come back for more fun Lego content. Come back for future giveaways, and we'll see you guys later.